Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and our Newcastle United series. We are now into, or nearly at the end of the month of October, so we're getting a decent way through the start of the season. And the main bit of news is that the new chairman that has come in and replaced Mike Ashley has graciously allowed me to stay on as manager of Newcastle United. They've been impressed by the support of my management, which is good, and that's persuaded them to let me stay in charge. All the old philosophies agreed are now not valid, and the board want us to work under no new philosophies, which was quite helpful for managing our relationship with the board. And they will only judge me on transfers and matches starting from the date they took over, which is quite helpful. They're now in a positive position to operate in the transfer market, so the embargo has been resolved. And that they're going to invest in the club's training facilities, which is quite nice. The other bit of news is that we have finally managed to sell Matt Ritchie. I may well have gone past it here. If we go to the transfer screen and have a look at the transfer history, he's still not gone yet, is he? So transfer centre, there we go. We can see he's going to Southampton for £12.25 million, which does maybe undervalue him a little bit, but it has helped our transfer budget and wage budget quite a large amount, which will come in useful in January, I think, if we do need to bring in another player in key positions. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with the squad, and we're not doing too badly. If we have a quick look at the schedule screen to remind ourselves of where we were, then you can see we're currently on a 3-game winning run in the Premier League, really at the top of our form at the moment, as we go in to face Southampton in the Carabao Cup today. Then we've got Swansea, Leicester to come, possibly even West Brom. We'll see how far through we want to go. I might live com the game against Southampton in the Carabao Cup because I would like to go quite far there. And then I'll just show you highlights from the Swansea and Leicester games, both of which are at home. So plenty to come in today's episode. You can see on the screen here that for the game against Southampton, we are actually the favourites, which is quite impressive. Our recent form is now down as strong, whereas Southampton's is inconsistent. And you might remember we beat them in this fixture in the last episode in the Premier League. So hopefully we can do that again in the Cup now. You can see in that record, we have got the 100% record. They have no team news, but we have quite a few players out at the moment, which isn't helpful. And it means that the team that we're going to put out there today is going to be led by Williams up front with Perez and Diame alongside him. We've then got Colback and Marino in midfield with Haidara, Clark, Mbemba, Lejeune and Manquillo in defence and Rob Elliott in goal. We can see Southampton and their team made up of a similar kind of makeup really of what they put out against us last time around. Buffal and Correa, probably the danger men. Austin certainly knows how to finish. You got there, I think the little ball icon shows that they are top scorers. So for us, Perez and Williams are joint top scorers. You've got Colback as captain for us. They've got James Ward-Prowse as captain. If we head into the dressing room, I'm probably going to tell the teams to go out there and carry on where they finished off last time, which they are reacting reasonably well to. And here come the players out onto the pitch for this one. Reasonably full stadium here in Southampton. It's actually a stadium I've been to in real life as well. I lived in Southampton for a little while once upon a time. But nothing coming from the first highlight in the game. You can see Haidara already on a knock. I'm not sure if that was a pre-existing knock. I think he might have had an ankle problem if I remember right. Nathan Redmond apparently causing us some trouble, although there's not really been any shots in the game, just the one for Southampton so far. But they do have a corner now. Ward-Prowse puts in and a header by Austin. Just the wrong side of the post there, but a warning effort there. We still haven't had a shot in this game. Southampton have had 3, so we need to maybe get a grip sometime soon. Colback getting a yellow card, maybe not exactly what we want. We finally got our first shot off, but nobody with a shot on target yet in this game. Given we're half an hour in, it can't be great viewing. But here's Colback with a free kick. Short to Perez, finds Williams in the box. He turns, he shoots, and George Williams, of course, does get the goal. He is now out alone at the top of the goal scoring charts for our club. What a signing he has been for us. Coming in and getting goal after goal. Impressive stuff. He scores at least once every other game at the moment. I'm really just so impressed by him as an attacking midfielder and his contribution to our team in the Premier League. Having been signed as a Championship player, that is quite impressive. At the moment, though, we do have the 1-0 lead. This could be a fourth straight victory if we can see it out. The team reacting well still to positive half-time team talks when we're leading. It's when they don't react to them that I start to get a little bit concerned, and then I switch my approach to more of an assertive one, saying that I'm not happy if we're only 1-0 up at half-time, which is a bit harsh, but it seems to work if you're struggling to motivate your players in team talks. Nearly an hour gone, we are still leading. I think I want to take Haidara off, given that he's on a knock. If we've got somebody else who can play at left back, we have got Dummett on the bench, so he can drop in at left back. It's not a natural position for him, left wing back, but he's done the job there for us in the last few games, and I'm sure he can do the job again here now. 20 minutes or so to go. I'm reasonably happy with our performance. We've got half the possession. We've really not had many chances. George Williams with that one shot on target in the entire match at this point. 77 minutes in, one shot on target. Southampton have had 11 shots and haven't got one on target. What is going on? They are going to start to think we're our bogey team because they dominated us in the last game and we snuck a win. They've got a free kick now though. Can they get it on target? Ward-Prowse puts it in. We get it away. Diame heads it on and Williams is breaking through. He's got one defender to beat. He's got Perez with him. Perez cuts inside, finds Williams. Two players to his right. He picks out Diame, plays in Perez. Saved by McCarthy. And Williams can't quite get there. But that would have been hilarious if we'd managed to counter-attack and get a second goal. Southampton, 13 shots, none on target. I have never seen that before in this game. There's always one or two on target. How have they had 14 shots and not got one on target in this game? Surely they'll get a goal here. They put that one wide as well by Buffel. 15 shots, all off target, and we take a 1-0 win with one shot or two shots on target in the entire game. 3 shots on target for us, 6 shots in total. They had 15. What have you done, Southampton? That is the worst finishing I've ever seen in my entire Football Manager career. And it means that we progress to the next round of the Carabao Cup. And here is the draw for the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. Obviously the team we want to put out is Northampton if we can. Arsenal, City, Spurs, United, Liverpool. 5 of the really big clubs all still in there. Chelsea really the only other big club not still in there. Stoke would be alright as well. They're the first team out of the hat and they get Manchester United. So we've missed probably one of the most dangerous teams. Man City are next and they get Liverpool. So Arsenal and Spurs still in the pot. Northampton out. This is one we really want. And we get Northampton, a League One team. We are surely going to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. And it means that Man City and Liverpool are going to knock one of them out. Arsenal and Spurs could be knocked out. And then hopefully Stoke manage to upset Man United and we'll be in a really, really good position. Surely we can't win the Carabao Cup in our first season, especially with this many big teams still in it. But we will almost certainly be going to the semi-finals, and I will not be taking that Northampton game lightly at all. Well, after 4 straight victories, we're now at home against Swansea. If we have a quick look at the competition screen, we can see Swansea not doing too well at the moment, currently down in 17th place. We're up in 7th with 15 points, so a win today could do us absolute wonders. You can see the team we're putting out there, not too different to the one that played the last game and beat Southampton somewhat fortuitously. We've got Diame, Williams and Perez all leading the line with Colback and Shelvey in midfield. Then it's Haidara, Clark, Mbemba, Lejeune and Manquillo in defence with Elliott in goal. Haidara with the throw in, nearly 10 minutes gone. It's Williams on the edge of the area, running in, going past several players, pulls it back to Colback. He finds Williams again, out to Haidara. Colback to Perez. And that's a big tackle there, and it's released the player here for Southampton, but he's given the ball away. It's not Southampton, it's Swansea. Williams, back again to Shelvey, now Colback. He's got plenty of options there. He picks out Haidara. Now Diame, out wide to Manquillo. He finds Perez, and Perez has put it just wide of the top corner. Manquillo with the throw-in, finds Shelvey. He picks out Perez. Players in the centre for him. He drags it back to the edge of the area for Haidara. He nearly gives the ball away, but Diame picks it up, being forced away from the goal. Not got any options there. He slips it down the line though, and Haidara with a second chance is taken out in the penalty area, and we have got the penalty. It's John Joe Shelvey stepping up to take the penalty this time. Can he give us a 1-0 lead against Swansea? Shelvey, he shoots, he scores. We are 1-0 up, and we could be about to win a 5th straight game, our 4th in a row in the Premier League, and that would be absolutely sensational if we could do that. Norton with the long throw, puts it into the box. Mbemba gets it away. Norton again. Plenty of players around him, and Colback has won the ball. He then finds Mbemba. Ball spread out wide towards Manquillo. Plenty of players and space there. Perez is the one who picks it up. He's got 2 in the middle to look for. Williams finds it. Now he picks out Diarme. Haidara in a good position. Players arriving at the back stick. He can't get the ball in. Norton clears it out. And it has come to Tammy Abraham. He then switches the flank, but Haidara does well, coming all the way back from the edge of the opposition box to cut out the ball with an interception. Williams is tackled, but Diarme picks it up. Haidara is still running, and Haidara picks it out. He's got players in the middle if he needs them. He drags it back, and Perez makes it 2-0. Swansea are being sunk, and it's Haidara doing all of the damage at the moment. I love that it comes up at the top. I just noticed John Joe Shelby will take the penalty, but you can change the player if you want, a bit like Mourinho does. You can intervene on the pitch and say who you want to take the penalty. Well, at half-time, I am very happy with this match and the way it's going. 2-0 up, lots of positives for us. Apparently we've lost possession in the central areas of midfield, which doesn't surprise me really with the tactic that we're playing. I'm going to tell the team I am very, very happy with the way things are going. I want them to keep doing exactly what they're doing. George Williams not totally happy with that, but 2-0 up, I cannot complain. Here's a corner for Swansea, put into the middle. Abraham just over the top there. We do manage to protect our 2-0 lead. At the moment though, Swansea are looking a little bit dangerous, and we do have to be careful. They have had slightly more shots than us, but they've been struggling to get them on target. But we are dominating possession, and that's the main thing, because we just want to keep them off the ball going into these last 15 minutes or so. You can see we've brought on Marino and Hosselu. I'm going to make one change just to run down the clock at this point. And it's probably going to be Dummett for Haidara. But I think really we are going to see this game out with 5 minutes to go in a 2-0 lead at St James's Park as well. I think it'd be really, really tough for Swansea. 4 minutes of added time though, but very clearly the clock is just running out here. Fabianski sends it out. Dahoun puts the ball forward. Norton is just going to run it forward. I mean, this has been such an impressive run of fixtures. We had a lot of fortune in the 2 matches against Southampton, but it's testament to this tactic that is still enduring in FM18. And it's just my favourite way to play football, because there's lots of short tiki-taka style passes and then that clinical breakthrough, a ball over the top or through ball that allows the players to get in and get a goal, and you don't concede. And I love a 1-0 win. I've got to say, they're some of the most satisfying wins you can get. It's nice to win 5 or 6-0, but earning a 1-0 win is brilliant, and a clean sheet is just the best thing in the world. And we're going to get another one here. There's a full-time whistle. 5 straight wins, 4 in a row in the Premier League. What on earth is going on for our newly promoted Newcastle side? Well, the international break for November is nearly upon us, but before that we have this game at home against Leicester, and I've got to be honest, I really don't care how this game goes, because we have been playing so well recently that we'll just let the team have a free pass. We've won 6 of our last 7, including the last 5 matches, with 3 clean sheets in those last 4 games as well, conceding just 1 goal against Arsenal. And we beat Arsenal 2-1 in this run. We could have beaten Man United. We led them until quite late before they turned us around. It's just been absolutely sensational. And it means we're currently sitting in 6th place in the league with excellent recent form. Leicester haven't won in 4 games. They are still the favourites for this one though, despite being in 15th place in the league and us having already beaten them this season. So I mean, it's really, really a game that is there for the taking, but I'm not going to be too upset if we don't get that final result. Now the team that we're going to put out there is made up of Williams, Perez and Diarme. We've got Colback and Shelvey in midfield, and then the defence is made up of Haidara, Clark, Mbemba, Lejeune and Manquillo, with Darlow in goal. And I know a lot of you will be asking, where are the face packs going in? When are we going to get the correct club logos and stuff? I'm going to work on that probably in an episode or 2 over the next couple of days when I get a bit of free time. At the moment I'm prioritising getting the videos out rather than making all the effort on the logos and face packs, because I want to make sure we get some nice ones in and don't rush that. But they will be coming soon, so don't worry about that. But let's get into this game and see if we can make it 6 victories in a row. Mahrez with the corner, 15 minutes gone. It's headed out easily by Lejeune, and Perez should get to that. He's got Shelvey making a run on the far side. Diarme holds the ball up, then does switch it, and it's Williams who's picked up the ball. Players around him. He finds Perez with a beautiful ball, and how has Perez not finished that? He just needs to angle it into that far post corner, bottom corner, and he would have had a goal there. Instead he tried to blast it, and the keeper has pushed it out for a corner. Colback with the ball. What can he do with it? He's got a player to his right, but he isn't looking the right way. Colback is then brought down, and we do have a free kick in a good position here. Colback the one to take it as well. Only the 4 players in the box, but he goes for goal, and it is high and wide. Manquillo throws the ball to Ayoze Perez. He then puts it inside to Haidara. Good ball to find Williams there. He beats the defender comfortably, and what a finish from George Williams. Another goal for him. He makes it 1-0, and we have got the lead against the champions of 2 seasons ago. Lejeune tries to head the ball forward. Vardy has picked it up. He then switches the flank. Mahrez on to Okazaki, and it's into that bottom corner for 1-1. That was excellent counter-attacking football out of nothing there from Leicester. A sight of what we're used to from them. And they have pegged us back right before half-time. But Colback here with a free kick. Just 20 seconds before half-time, and Shelvey's header straight into the hands of Schmeichel. Anywhere but there, and we could have had our lead back. Maguire with a free kick puts it forward. It comes towards Manquillo, who's won the ball there, and now Perez has it. We're still not at half time here, and Perez finds George Williams. He's got defenders ahead of him. He goes past one of them. Big tackle there. It comes to Haidara. Players in the box still. He finds Colback, heads it down to Williams. Now Perez! We've made it 2-1. What a last couple of minutes of stoppage time that was. Leicester equalised in the 45th minute, and then we had 2 great chances. Took the second one, and we have our lead back right before the half-time whistle. Ndidi with a free kick, and it's given away there straight to Lejeune. Now Diame with it. Can we counter-attack Leicester here? Excellent switch of the flank to Haidara by Diame. Now Williams, he can't quite slip the ball through to Perez though, and Schmeichel puts it forward to Maguire. Now Huth. Back to Schmeichel again. Out wide towards Simpson, one of Newcastle's former players. Mahrez switches the flank well to Ward. It's just these nice, easy, lung balls that are working for Leicester right now, but that's well cut out by Haidara. And Diame is on the run. He's got players ahead of him. He picks out Perez. Williams is through. It comes to Williams, and he can't beat Schmeichel, who twice now, or 3 times actually in this game, has made very good stops. We could have been much, much further ahead in this match had we had a different keeper between the sticks for Leicester. Manquillo with the throw, and he finds Perez. Now Colback, back to Manquillo again. Excellent ball across, but it is just cut out by a defender's deflection there. Mahrez then brings it forward, finds Ibora. James, not Hammers, finds Okazaki. He picks out James again. Trying to find Okazaki once more, just the 2 of them playing football for Leicester right now. And the ball in is pushed wide by Darlow, who is in for an injured Rob Elliott, by the way, at the moment. So we don't have necessarily our first choice keeper in. And the corner is headed out comfortably by Lejeune, and Diame is able to pick it up. Albrighton with the corner. 10 minutes or so to go, and Robert Huth has just absolutely given us a sucker punch there. From a corner at the back stick, he's got the header into the top corner, and it's now 2-2. And for once, this is a game that we are totally and utterly dominating, but not winning. And Leicester are doing to us what we have done to Southampton twice this season. Maybe a fair reflection of balancing out the games over the season here. But Leicester have another corner here. 1 minute of added time to go. Clark does at least get it away. Bora has it edge of the box. He finds Albrighton. Corner cross comes in, but cleared by Lejeune. Can we counter-attack with a few minutes to go? Saive has it. Haidara in quite a lot of space. Is there a last-minute winner here? Shelvey, can he get the ball forward? He finds Williams. He picks out Haidara. Big tackle by Amati there, just breaking up the attack. And the clearance comes out, but Clark wins it again. Still time for a chance here. Marino to Williams. Huge tackle from Amati again, who is doing everything he can to keep this point for Leicester. Very important for them when they're down just above the relegation zone. And Mbemba onto Marino. Just a couple of seconds left. Surely not enough time. And there is the full-time whistle. And I think we were unlucky in this one. I feel like we should have won that game. I'm going to tell the players that they were unlucky because that Robert Huth header has denied us right at the last. But if we have a look at the competition screen, we are currently in 6th place. Chelsea and Arsenal still to play, can go above us. But we're only 1 point off Southampton at the moment, level with Stoke, and just 2 points behind Manchester United. At the moment, West Ham leading the table. Only lost 2 games this season, West Ham. So they are going to be a tough team when we do come to face them. I also really quickly just want to show you George Williams, because obviously we signed him for £10 million. but he has just been out of this world for us. Already valued at 13.25, so we're already at a profit on George Williams, and there will be teams interested in him. You can see his stats going up already. He's improved considerably on his decisions and long shots over the last 2 months since we signed him. But if we look at his career stats for this season, played 14 games, 10 goals, 1 from a penalty. Oh, did he miss the penalty? No, 1 from a penalty. 3 assists as well. So that's 13 involvements in goals in 14 games, which is just really impressive for a man that was at loan at Scunthorpe and couldn't get a game earlier this season. I mean, what on earth has happened to him? He's just become an entirely different player since we signed him from Fulham, and he's one of the Premier League's leading scorers, I'd imagine, at this point, with 8 goals. If we have a look at the Premier Division, he is joint top scorer in the Premier League right now. How on earth has that happened? What is going on? Top goal scorer, 2 players on 8 goals. George Williams is one of them. He's ahead of the likes of Lukaku, Benteke, Morata. Hernandez is up there with him, ahead of him on virtue of playing 1 less game. But George Williams is an absolute phenomenon coming in as an attacking midfielder. So that is going to be it for this episode, I think. I hope you have enjoyed this unbeaten run. We're now 6 games unbeaten, 5 wins and a draw, and we've got West Brom, Bournemouth and Watford to come in the next episode. So this could go on for some time yet, and we could be in a really, really interesting position by the time we get to December. So do drop a like on the video if you like that streak of green on the page. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. You can follow me on Twitter as well, clicking the link in the description. But until next time, see ya!